Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Magfir Andraini. I will explain about sentence building material. This is a project assessment from Mr. Abdul. Following explanation. Before we discuss the types of sentence, we have to know first sentence structure in English. Not only in Indonesia, the characteristic of this sentence also apply in English. Namely, number one can stand alone even though it is not added with complementary sentence. Number two has a final intonation pattern. Number three, they are capital letter and accompanied by punctuation. Now for punctuation mark, you can check various kind of punctuation through the article punctuation. Now, along with meaning and example. Yes. Number three, a sentence is a unit of language that has phoneme and morpheme. Phoneme is a sound in language that distinguishes the meaning in a word, while morpheme is a form of language that has meaning in a word. Before we move on to the material, what is a sentence? Now, definition of sentence according to the Oxford English Dictionary. A sentence is a complete set of words, usually containing a subject and predicate. A sentence can consist of a main clause, or it can be followed by one or more subordinate clauses. This sentence is an important part of learning English because a sentence is a collection of words that have a meaning, which consists of a subject and a predicate, and ends with a punctuation mark. A sentence functions to express the thought that it has meaning. Now, in writing a paragraph, there are still many students who make mistakes in making sentences. Sometimes there are those who write sentence without including a subject or without a verb. Sentence cannot be formed if there is a missing structure. Therefore, we have to study structure, material, or sentence building in English. There are 4 tips of sentence building. The following is an explanation of the tips of sentence along with example. Number 1, simple sentence. Simple sentence is a simple sentence in which there is one clause that can stand alone independent clause. Example of simple sentence. Rani read a book. Rani reads book. Ya, Rani membaca buku. My mother gives me money. Number 2, compound sentence. Compound sentence is a compound sentence consisting of 2 or more independent clauses connected by a conjunction. For example of compound sentence is my father reads newspaper and my mother cook breakfast. And then for example, I go to the class and Maya goes to the library. Number 3, complex sentence. Complex sentences are sentences which consist of independent clauses and dependent clauses, while the dependent clause must be preceded by a subordinating conjunction or relative pronouns in a complex sentence. Example of complex sentence: I do not go to the school because I'm sick. And then example, if you do not do your homework, our teacher will be angry. Number 4. Compound complex sentence. Complex sentence is a complex compound sentence in which there are at least two independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses connected by a subordinating conjunction or coordinating conjunction. For example, example of complex compound sentence is Anna wants to continue her study after she finishes her thesis, but she doesn't have enough money. And then that was a brief explanation of sentence buildings material or structure material in English. The most important thing to know is that in making sentence there must be a subject and predicate in it. Hopefully this explanation can help me answering question or making sentence. The conclusion of this material is a sentence which are important part of learning English. Sentence is a collection of several words that have a meaning in them. Sentence consists of a subject and a predicate and with a punctuation mark. In writing a paragraph, there are still many students who make mistakes in making sentence. Maybe that's all I can explain. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.